Hey guys, Auspicious Tech here, and welcome to episode 2 of my softwaring series. Now we're kicking things off. We're currently iterating our second ever product, which is ImageScape 2, which is basically the sequel to our first product. We are going with a framework, if you did not see that in the last episode. So we're going to try and develop our own framework and then hope other companies decide to use the product, which will, hopefully generate at least a little bit of revenue for us. Okay, so we have a hungry employee. So we need, I guess we can get a fridge. Maybe a small fridge. So let's have a look. Let us grab this table here. And a fridge there. That's pretty perfect. That should hopefully combat that sort of hunger issue coming up again. Now the finances are looking pretty bad at the moment. We're in a bit of a dire situation. I think we've literally sold what, 11 units. And we also have 4 refunds, so it's not looking great. Anyway, we're about to iterate we'll do our first iteration. So I think we'll just do one, and then we'll get straight into the development process. And again, I mean the queue's looking pretty big now as well. All right, so we'll develop that. Needs to be out in August of 1984, so that's relatively soon. Okay, so this, yeah, it's interesting because, I mean, I guess at this stage, with a fledgling product that we currently have, we probably don't need a support member. We'd probably be better off spending the wages that we're spending on her for someone else that can program so we can actually get products out faster. And we can sort of worry about support when it's actually needed. I mean, the core team will actually be able to do that. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to fire poor old Dolores. I feel bad about doing it, but at the same time, it needs to be done. Now, let's hire someone that's actually going to help us. I would assume program's probably what we need, and obviously a 2D programmer is probably more beneficial. Now, that's a lot of money. What's the medium looking at? Okay, let's go with a medium salary. We're gonna have to get some money out first. So we're gonna have to get some. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some money out. All right, let's withdraw 80,000. Gonna lose a lot of interest there, but it is what it is. Because we need another worker, and it's pretty important. So programmer, 2D. Yeah, definitely 2D. Medium salary. Go with a $5,000 search as well. All right, so we've got some amazing compatibility, which is pretty cool to see. Also, 3-star 2D programming for a 2-star skill is low-key impressive. So I think, I mean, the price difference is the only real problem. I think we might go with Laverne. He's also 3 stars for 2D, but he also has a little bit of art about him, which we do actually need for the 2D editor. Yeah, so we're going to hire him in. So Laverne's going to be taking over this computer down here. So I do like to assign... what is he? He's going to need a calculator as well, I guess. Yeah. I do actually like assigning computers to different people, just to make sure everybody knows sort of where they're going. I know you can assign rooms to specific teams, but even then, I still like to do the whole thing. We're up to a 49-person queue, which is pretty bad. I also think we might want to get a cleaning team in. What are the computers at as well? 75, 78, that's fine for now. We'll get a cleaner in really quick. So there we go. Cleaner's done. Get a nice little screenshot there for the thumbnail. Alright, it's actually looking a lot better. But again, our finances are going to be greatly smashed during this period where we're not making money. Let's have a look at our product here. And we're still only making about 300 per month. We're moving, what, maybe two copies a month, probably? One or two? Actually, the retail price... interesting. Alright, I guess at this point, we pretty much just need to keep advancing. We are going to be losing a lot of money. But like I said, I'm hoping this new framework with ImageScape 2, IS1, the framework itself, is going to allow us to just make a little bit of money. That's what we need. And of course, the more money we get, the more money I can put into the savings account and hopefully generate interest. Actually, I'm going to pause it right there for a second. And what I want to do is have a look at the savings account. I think we'll actually withdraw everything. So we'll withdraw that. And then I think we want to deposit... Let's go 150. So that's going to be in there for 1 year. That's fine. And again, we'll be earning some more interest on top of that. Gives us 45,000 currently available to us, which I think will cover the wages for quite some time. Alright, so let's just continue. We're actually getting pretty close to finishing the alpha phase. We're currently in March, so it's looking pretty good. I think getting rid of the support worker and getting an actual core team member was definitely the right decision to make then. Because we're at 91% code. You know, the art's lacking behind itself. But it's not too bad. It's only, what, 20 points? 20% difference? And we are actually... Well, we only have one active user. I wonder if we could actually port it to anything. Yeah, I suppose we could have ported it to that. 271,000. Honestly, there's probably not much point in actually doing that. I mean, we literally have zero active users, so I think we can just cancel the support on it now. There we go, we'll cancel that. Focus 100% on ImageScape 2. And like I said, that framework is really going to hopefully be the catalyst of taking this series off. Alright, so we're at 99% code. That'll hit 100 this month, I assume. We definitely need to repair these computers. Should have done that. Should have been on top of that a little bit more. But we're almost there. Alright, so one more month. Let me just pause it here. We'll get IT support in. We'll get cleaning in as well. Alright. Very close to promoting. And there we go. Alright. So we're in July, so we're we're 1 month ahead of schedule. I mean, it gives us a chance to actually fix some bugs. One employee went on vacation. That is really frustrating. Anyway, ImageScape 2 is going to go out at the end of this day. As soon as my character finishes work, we will release it. Alright. Let's be a bit smarter with this one. Let's go 1,500 copies first. It's only 3,000. Let's pause that there for a second as well, because I think we want to try and port this one straight away. Interesting. Okay, so the marketing for this one is actually sparse, which is a lot worse than the first one. Maybe Doc Breeze put too much money into that first one. But as you can see, the profit margin's very low. However, we actually made 3,000 last month from ImageScape. Where is that money coming from? Couldn't have been on sales. So it's on licenses. So someone's using our product. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for royalties or licenses. So someone's obviously using our 2D editor to either make games or... I'm not sure if... Does the 3D editor? I mean, they probably wouldn't be doing 3D in 1984, but I'm assuming it's probably games. Anyway, what was I doing? Completely had a brain fart. We want to look for ports, because I think there was one port. Yeah, well, there's two, essentially. Let's do both. Actually, let's just do one, because we probably don't have the capability at the moment to do both. I think that's fine. Alright, so we've got 5 active users, and our product has been reviewed. Alright, so we're a newcomer in the graphics scene. They think ImageScape 2 is okay. They think it's complicated. However, they think that Drive Productions and their product, Picture Edit 4, is going to affect our interest. Which is fine. Anyway, I'm assuming we sold hardly any copies. We only sold 5 copies. So maybe even getting less copies ordered would have been a smarter decision. Anyway, I want to get this port done as soon as possible. Got to keep a close eye on the finances as well. We're getting pretty low. It's almost getting to the point where we might have to start doing some contract work on the side. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, actually, we're gonna have to take some more money out. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to do contract work. We're going to do a contract. Logistics 221, that's perfect. What about this one? 231. I think we'll just go with this one, but obviously we want to wait till the next day. So we'll have a look here. Okay. We've got 3 months to complete this one. And I think it was mediocre quality, so we've got to be a bit careful on that. Basically, we're just going to do this contract because we want to keep the money positive without having to dip into our own savings account. Alright, so we'll develop that. It's going really quick, considering. We've got a pay rise, 374 request. That's way too much at this stage. Give him about 100. But yeah, that's way too much. Considering how bad we are financially at the moment. We're sort of struggling. It is a girl, isn't it? Laverne is a woman? Okay. I thought Laverne was a guy. Anyway, doesn't matter. Alright. We're almost there. And burglars have looted the premises. And they've literally pretty much stolen everything. They even stole our plant. Ooh, 3,400. Okay. Not good. Okay. That was brutal. Anyway, we're going to, I think we'll let it play out just a little bit longer. Get to 90% code. We still have a whole month left as well. This one's going to be pretty good. Just wondering, is there a bug bonus? Yeah, so you get $44 per bug that you solve, so the more bugs we solve, the better off we're going to be in regards to finances. The support's still really bad. Alright, that should probably do. I mean, we may as well just let this day play out. Or this month. Alright. So we'll finish that. We'll get our money. 34,000, that's really good. We also have an education point to use. I guess we'll go with 2D art, I think is probably beneficial for us, especially with our product choice at the moment. Got some research here. 1985's all coming in. But again, we're not going to be able to do any of this, so it doesn't really matter. You need a certain amount of level 3 designers to get the research. Alright, so let's have a look at our product. We're still not doing much. It is actually unavoidable marketing, so they did actually pump a whole lot of money into it. However, it still hasn't really worked. Okay, but we do have our framework now, which is the most important thing. Let me just see. So licenses, we're still making about 3,000, 3,600. It's gone up a little bit. I think we'll try and do another contract while. Well, first of all, we'll try and deal with the. Oh, we made money there. Oh, that was the contract. Okay. As you can see, my character's not there, so it's currently just Laverne. So I'm just going to let Laverne do the support for today. And then when my character gets back, we'll actually either do a contract or we'll start developing. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do. Alright, so it's not too bad. Alright, I think we should do one more contract. Try and do a decent contract as well. Okay, let's go with this one. So they want good quality, but they're giving us 4 months, which is 1 month higher than this one here. So I think we'll go with that one. Well, that's a 10 priority as well. And I think once we get this contract done, we'll be ready to make ImageScape 3 using our new framework. I don't think it's going too badly. Like I've had other saves where I've been on hard difficulty and things have literally within the first like year or two have completely fallen to the wayside. So I do think we're doing pretty well. We actually made a profit due to the money we got from starting this contract because it was such a sort of hefty overall fee. And of course, you do get a percentage of that up front to actually carry out the work. Alright, so we've got 0 active users on that one again, so we're going to cancel that. Don't need to worry about support. Let's see if we can actually... Is there any new products to port it to? No. That's fine. Alright, let's promote that. That should be good enough to get good quality. I think we'll hold off on education. Just until we get this out, this product out, this contract, sorry, finished. And of course that education will be pretty important once we do our next sequel. Alright, so Laverne went on vacation. Which is not great. Computers are not too bad. And we're going to finish this contract this month. Alright, there we go. So 49,000, that's a lot of money. Alright, so for the next month, we want to just educate. We'll go with 2D. We've got 2 3-star programming 2Ders, which is good. Now the question is, we need a contract. We'll skip forward, actually. I'd like a little contract for Laverne to do. Mediocre there. Let's just go with that one. That can be Laverne's project. I guess we also need to get a cleaner in as well. Alright, Laverne's doing really well, actually. Absolutely smashed that. Alright, so there we go. This one's going to be finished. My character's back, and I think we're ready to finish that. Let me just see, are we making any money from licenses? We're still making about 3,600. So that's great. I think it's time. Are there any new companies that we can actually invest in? I don't even think it would be worth... I mean, BetaClap. They've come in recently. Alright, we are going to do a sequel. Once again, we're going to use our own framework this time as well. So it is the IS-1. Just going to speed both of those up. So they're getting a speed boost of 27%. Now what that means is we can actually add something else, because that's going to be less than a year estimated time. So with that said, we probably want something that's going to boost it a decent amount, like clip art. What about these two? So clip art and procedural shapes. 71% expected interest. And it's only going to take us about a year. I think it's looking pretty good. So let's go 57 on the old price. And I have to say, that's actually looking really good. Alright, let's see. What are we going to put it on? We want to put it on the most active. The next view. Suppose we can put it on pen flash as well. Hasn't really been any new operating systems in a while. We'll do those two, because it's only going to take us about a year. Have a look if we can actually move the expected interest around. It's looking pretty stuck at 71%. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything above that. Alright, with that being said, let's get someone to do the marketing for us. Again, they're going to take 13%. And it's going to need to be out in January 1987. That's fine. This one might actually sell a little bit better. But again, it looks like we're probably going to need maybe another either programmer or maybe even a developer, because our developing is probably worse than our programming at the moment. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go with it. We'll start iterating. Now I'm wondering, do I want to do 2 iterations this time? Or is that going to be too much? Oh, we got another skill point. I think we should try and use that. Yeah. So we'll get three stars in 2D for design. So my character won't be available for the next month. That is fine though. We want to hire some IT and cleaning. Get both of them in. We're halfway through the first iteration. And we have another pay rise request, $649. We really just can't be giving out that type of wage. Increase, anyway. I mean, we're still, like, losing money pretty badly. Like, we lost 10 grand, $10,000 last month. Obviously, a lot of that is to do with education. It does actually cost money to educate. Well, I'll show you the next time we get a skill point or an education prompt. But I think it costs like 5,000, something like that. Obviously, it's really beneficial to upgrade your user character. We're still making a decent amount on licenses. I think we're going to do 2 iterations. I think that might be the strategy I go for here, because this is coming off of our new framework that we made with the second ImageScape. I would like this third one to actually sell. Alright, so we're nearly halfway through the second one. We're lacking in OS support at the moment. Well, it's being boosted up pretty well now. And 2D's lacking a little bit behind. We're into May of 1986. And it's due at the start of 1987. It's going to be touch and go. 6 months is probably the maximum that I would like to go. I don't even know if we'll be able to complete it in 6. We're actually starting to get our 4th star there, as you can see. Alright, there we go. We got 2 iterations. Perfect. I have to say, Alpha's actually going pretty fast. The programming's not too bad. Art is lacking behind, though. More so than it did last time. Alright, we're almost halfway. It's pretty good to see. Just a little bit worried. I think I don't really want to try and hire someone else, because I mean, an artist would be perfect, but we just really don't have the money at the moment. Hopefully once we actually finish the coding, the art might speed up a bit. But we're losing about 3,000 per month. Spending a lot on benefits. No, we're not. I'm assuming that's just their wage, because it goes to 0 benefits there. Okay. Alright, we're into October. Like I said, it's kind of touch and go at the moment. We're really not going to have a long beta phase. So it's probably going to be very buggy when it's released. Which again, doesn't help when we don't have a support team either. Alright, so we've got 2 months, essentially. We're almost at 100% coding. Art's nearly at 70%. It's gonna have to be released without the art finished, I think. I think we'll do December. We've got another pay rise request. Getting a little bit out of hand at the moment. We'll give about 100. Honestly, we can't afford anything more than that, so... Too bad, so sad. Alright, art's actually picking up really fast now. Oh, it's going to be so close. Oh, that sucks. 94%. Alright, we're going to have to promote it. And we'll use January to actually beta test it. And hopefully get rid of a lot of the bugs. Once we release it, I think we'll have to do a bit more contract work. Unless it sells. It could sell. However, I don't think it will. Alright, there we go. Let me pause here. I want to pause that for a second. Let's print. Let's just go 1,500. We really just don't have the money to be printing any more. Especially, like, speculating. It does have good quality, though. With that second iteration. But again, the marketing is so bad to begin with. That's pretty frustrating. I really wish that was a bit higher than sparse. Because then I think it would actually sell a bit better. The other question is, can we port it to anything yet? Oh, wow. 1 million active users. Alright, we'll definitely port it to those two. And that might actually be our top priority for the next 2 months or whatever. Alright, so looking at the review, I mean, they're saying it's a respectable product. And it feels stable, packed full of art, beautiful to behold. But again, Picture Edit 5. So Picture Edit was the last one. That was sort of our competition. And I guess it looks like they're... Oh, we made money. How much? 51,000 in sales. 944, sorry, active users. Let's buy another 1,500. I mean, once we port, it might actually take off. Ooh, this could be good. Let me get both of those in. Unfortunately, Laverne's not with us today. It's a little bit frustrating, because we want to try and get this port done ASAP. We also have 414 followers. Pretty cool to see. Alright. Almost ported to the next view, which is great. We're actually selling. We're selling a lot. Yeah, another 57,000 there. Which is great. Might need to order. Let's order another... Well, actually, we'll go another 1,500. Purely for the fact that we are porting, so... We might not... I mean, depending on how it goes, we might not actually meet demand for the next month. But we're actually making money off our product. Instead of just getting licensing fees, which is great. Okay, so we can't keep up with support, but that's perfectly fine. I thought that was how it was going to go down. Laverne's got a education point. So here we go. This is what I wanted to show you before. So a level 1 star, so system there, for example, is going to cost 600. Level 2, obviously, for a level 2 star, so audio, for example, if we went on audio, it would then be 2,000 cost of education. And then, of course, a level 3, like 2D there, for example, would also be 5,000. So level 3 is really expensive. Level 2 is not so bad. I think we want to go system. We don't really use audio at the moment. And of course, we can just hire somebody with better audio if it's needed in the future. So system is going to be cheap as well to get level 1 system. Let's also have a look at our product. Get another 1,500 in there. We've got 3,000 copies available. Still not profitable with the marketing that alpha trials are running. But, you know, we're making money, and that's the important thing. And it's about to get ported. Should be done by this month. To the pen flash as well. There we go. Perfect. Now we'll let them run down the queue before we set them onto another task. Alright, so that month was 71,000. So we're definitely gaining sales with each month. Especially with those ports. So let's grab another 1,500. So far, so good. That framework definitely was the setup for our product being able to sell. I mean, we're really selling now. 77,000. Things are going well. The series so far, it's doing better than I thought it would. Grab another 1,500. Just in case. And of course, the marketing's not too bad. Alright, so... It's almost getting to the point where we might need to actually have a support team now. The only problem with that is, I guess I just hire this room and we'll have support go in there. And then we can have the core team stay in this room here. Alright, let me do that. Let's pause it here for a second. We've got 5,800 active users. Down to 500 copies, so let's grab another 3,500. It's really making good money. We made 98,000 in sales, but obviously we do pay out royalties, so we're losing about 13,000 due to the royalties, which is fine because obviously they're doing all the marketing and they're the ones really getting screwed over. But I want to do ImageScape 4. We want to get another sequel out that's either going to be as good or, if not better, than the one we currently have. With that, we're going to need more staff. So, let's grab a service member. We can go high salary on that. We've got the money now, so we'll go a proper... Okay, we've got another 4-star hire there. That's Diane Jenkins. She looks perfect, to be honest. She's got a little bit of programming. Obviously, the 3-star in support, which means she can actually fix bugs when she's supporting a product. And of course, having the programming skills helps with the bug solving. So all in all, that's a perfect member to have. I guess we're going to lease that. We may as well. It's a very small room. I'm not sure how we can actually fit desks in here. But I think we'll leave that for next episode, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you could give the video a like and you could show your support for the series so far, it'd be much appreciated. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And also hit the notification bell and you'll be notified when one of these episodes does come out in the future. Apart from that, guys, take it easy and goodbye.